Hey up everybody, and welcome to the channel. I suspect this is probably your first foray into the FMVerse, so let me quickly tell you exactly what you are watching and why this is. You've most likely come here from Reddit. I created a social media league in which I took over a small league in Ireland and sought out to fill it with different social media teams. Main issue is, you may have watched the Facebook one, I don't have many social media apps. I have Facebook and Reddit, and that's about it. Luckily, the good people of Reddit have answered my prayers. We have 5 Reddit teams. So what I've done, I've taken every response that I put in the Reddit thread on r/FootballManager. I've then pulled them into one document, randomized their current ability and their potential ability, and I also randomly sorted them into the 5 different teams that we are about to see. We had Reddit FC, Reddit Royals, Reddit Rovers, Reddit Wanderers, and the Reddit Neckbeards. Let's have a quick check at the teams now, shall we? Because I think we've introduced it enough from here on. Sit back, give yourself a watch out, and by all means, if you've not found yourself, shoot me a message. I will amend it in post, don't you worry. There's a fuckload of Reddit teams to go through, so let's just get straight onto it, shall we? Let's move on to Reddit FC. Now, Reddit FC are the only team I've actually made a kit for so far. We'll make the other kits. Don't worry too much about that. Let's take, okay, moving on to our first player for Reddit FC. And this is what I like about Reddit compared to Facebook. You have a vast amount of different nationalities. You're not going to be seeing as many English or Scottish people. We have got a whole United Nations situation going off here. Starting off with 19-year-old Dutch fullback, how the fuck do you pronounce this guy's name, sorry? Lassofish? Sawfish? Oh, who knows? Lassofish. Unfortunately, not very good. Again, 19 years old, he's got a lot of time to turn it around, but there's nothing really here that's given me a lot of inspiration. I always say, when your best attribute is your aggression, you might be in trouble as a football player. So we'll just have to see how he gets on. Valued as a result of this at £625,000. Makes a tidy 1,900 a week though, so that's nothing to scoff at, is it now? Next up, we have 23-year-old Czech goalkeeper Scott Cobain. Let's hope he doesn't meet someone named Scourtney Love, because that will end probably horribly badly, I suspect. Not bad all in all for keeper. There's not really much to say. Communication 16, passing 16, handling 16. Everything here is pretty much what you'd want to see in a keeper. Now, I think there's a few other keepers for the team, so I don't know if he's going to be anything more than a bench keeper, but we'll find out. I will be interested to see if he does manage to make any caps for his country. I can only assume he doesn't have a lot of competition in the way of Czech goalkeepers. We have what I can only assume is the future of Dutch football here. 14-year-old Religio Pelto, 14-year-old Finnish midfielder and central midfielder and defensive midfielder. I'm very sorry, I need to sleep. Everything here is good. Tackling 16, passing 16, long shot 16. Can imagine him curling in a few ones from the just outside the 6-yard box there. Leadership 4, flair 4. These aren't great, but again, we're not looking for a leader here. 6 foot high at 14 years old. Very Finnish of him. I can only imagine he is going to set the Finnish world by storm. We've had the future of Finnish football. Do we have the future of German football right here? We've got Nicholas Schilterbach II, absolute German royalty. 14-year-old midfielder, training to be an attacking midfielder as we speak. 5'7". It's royalty, isn't it? Pretty good all in all. Technique 16, passing 16. Only 14 years old, and he's this good. This guy is going to absolutely fly up the charts, I can only imagine. Got an interesting one here. We've got Sierra Davids, a 16-year-old Romanian left-back who is at the moment training to become a left attacking midfielder. I can see why, to be honest with you. Look at these stats. 16 acceleration, 17 agility, 17 pace. He's a speedy little one. So obviously you can understand he might be wasted with his speed at left-back there. Otherwise, his mentals are pretty good, his technicals are pretty good. All this at 16 years old, you can see him having a pretty good career once this series is all said and done. I don't know if it's because they're one of the worst football nations in the world, but I have such a soft spot for any player that is from San Marino. And here we have Bayer Kane, the 18-year-old Sammarinese striker, and he is easily going to be San Marino's best striker in their history, I can only imagine. Look at this. All of us at 18 years old, 15 dribbling, 15 finishing, 15 first touch, 11 free kick taking, 15 heading, Physicals, great all around the board, 6'2". Who's his actual competition up front, I ponder? He's already in the national team. He's not even kicked the ball. And he is already in the national team. Up alongside Nicola Nani. There you go. That is San Marino's best striker to the best of my knowledge. So yeah, I can only imagine he is going to be San Marino's best player by a long shot. We're heading to the Caribbean now. We've got 14-year-old Alex Perez, the Dominican Republic attacking midfielder, who is currently training to be a striker at 14 years age. Look at these physicals, absolutely fantastic. He's 6'3", 17 determination, one of my favourite players we've seen for the club so far. 15 finishing, 15 dribbling. Easily, I can only assume Dominican Republic's best striker. Shall we have a look for comparison? They don't even really... Oh no, he's not in the team. So we'll just say, we'll just keep an eye on this guy here, Juan Ren Santos. Oh, he's only got 5 caps and 2 goals, but this is his competition. He is gonna set the Dominican Republic alight, I can only suspect. 15-year-old Ivan Masipa here. He is looking to be what I call a spine player, just straight down the spine. He is a defensive midfielder, a central midfielder, training to be an attacking midfielder. Maybe after that he'll train to be a striker, maybe after that he'll train to be a defender. We don't know. He doesn't quite have the stats for it, to be completely honest with you, but again, he's 15 years of age. Let the boy develop, for God's sake. His physicals are pretty great, with the exception of his jumping reach. It's just quite weird for 5'10". I feel 5'10" you can probably jump quite well, surely. No flair whatsoever. I don't think that's what you need for an attacking midfielder. His decision making is pretty good. All in all, not bad. And we have another spine player. Now this is an issue we have here, though. Please meet 20-year-old Belgian Mark Tielmont. We forgot to send him to Cork City, so he has got free reign to go wherever he likes at any given point. I will try my best to keep an eye on him and make sure he doesn't wander too far. If he does go, then I'll just send him back to Reddit FC, and Reddit FC can keep the money. So he's a bit of a swindleman, all things considered, you gotta say. Despite he's pretty good, 20 years old, nothing green on his stats, which doesn't really bode well, to be completely honest with you. But nothing, it's nothing egregious. You're not wowed by him, are you? I mean, he might fetch a nice price, you don't know, we'll have to keep an eye on him. Next up we have 15-year-old Dutch goalkeeper Toyman Gaming. Now I'm pretty sure that might be a YouTube channel. I'm not massively sure. If it is, what a fantastic way to advertise yourself. That's exactly what I should have done. But I've not seen anyone advertise to Reddit to be in their football team. So that's neither here nor there. But by all means, if you're feeling like it, search Toyman Gaming. See if it is him or not. I don't know. Anyway, 15-year-old Dutch goalkeeper, not bad, not eccentric at all. Has a bad first touch, which I feel is pretty bad for a goalkeeper. But look at this, his goalkeeping skills, not bad. Kicking 15, oh no wait, handling 10. Command of area 14. He's not great, but then again at 15 he's got so long to develop. He will end up being a good goalkeeper. I am going to be interested to see if he does end up playing for the national team, because I do know there is another Dutch goalkeeper in this league who we will get to. I'm not sure if I've made a mistake here. Dimitrios Plitsikas, the 14-year-old English player? Did I forget to do this guy's nationality? I'm going to have to seek him out and see if I've got the right nationality. If he is English, I do apologise tremendously. It seems a very xenophobic thing to say. I just assumed he was Greek with that name. But anyway, 14-year-old English, maybe Greek, we'll have to wait and see in post. Midfielder, pretty good all around the board, you've got to say. Again, I'm not sure of his stats if he is going to be making an appearance for the England team. But stats like this at 14 is fantastic anyway. So I am excited to see how he develops from there. Another goalkeeper. It seems Reddit FC does have quite a few goalkeepers. We have 14-year-old Macedonian Ianos Paupa... Fucking hell, hold on a second. Papalamapila... Fucking hell, how do you pronounce his name? Ianos Papau... Let's call him Papau. Papau. Sorry. Ianos, if you're here, I am so sorry. I'm not good with long names. Anything over 3 syllables I'll start with. Anyway, not bad. 5'11", could be a little bit taller for goalkeeper, but again, I'm interested to see if they grow in Football Manager. He's not bad. Handling 16, kicking 14, one-on-ones 14, not eccentric. Fast touch is only 8, and again, that worries me quite a fair amount. all in all, pretty good for a 14-year-old, you've got to say. Got another Dutch player now, another Dutch midfielder for that, an attacking midfielder. Imelda Potter, 14 years of age. Not grand across the board, quite short at only 5'6". Yeah, I'm not really blown away by this guy, truth be told. But again, I do like a player whose best attribute is their determination. He's not great skill-wise, but he's going to get his head down, meaning those stats can only go up, surely. A 14-year-old Slovakian, or Slovak rather, Scuba Slava? Sounds like a song, doesn't it? Not bad all in all. I mean, he's 14 years of age, so these stats are going to get better. His determination, though, is fucking awful. He does not give a shit whatsoever. So you have to question if these stats are actually going to go. Is he going to put his head down to reach the lofty heights in which he can? Because look, the physicals are all there. He does have the blueprints to make a fantastic player, both domestically and internationally. But will he have the determination to put it in? I'm not tremendously sure. Another Finnish person, the second on the team, we got Iko Saharian. Pretty good midfield, attacking midfield and striker, training to be an attacking right winger for whatever reason. They seem to love retraining people to attacking right wingers in this game. I don't quite know why. But again, 14 years old and his stats are already this good. He is going to set the Finnish league alight. Not the Finnish league, Finnish country alight, I would say. Dribbling 15, finishing 15, first touch 15. Yeah, I think he's going to get quite a few goals, I suspect. Keep an eye on him. Oh, come on. How am I meant to pronounce this? Meet 15-year-old right winger Victor Uni Skarsiftizen Holm. We'll just call him Victor Holm, I think. He can play anywhere down the right pretty much, I would say. So just trust him down the right wing. Pretty good all around the board. He's not great all around the board, but he's only 15, so I would dare say he is probably going to be Iceland's one of our better players down the line. Like, these stats are already pretty comfortable viewing. There's nothing... He's not setting the world alight, to be completely honest with you, but he's not bad either. He's not cannon fodder. We'll just have to keep an eye on how he gets on. Again, determination only 7. He would like to see it be a little bit higher just to keep his stats going, but we'll see how he gets. We got a little bit of a quarter player. Like, he's only just taking this one quarter of the picture. We've got 14-year-old Russian Igor Limonov, who's able to play defensive midfield, central defense, right back and right wing back. Not bad all in all as well. 6'1", pretty good physicals, pretty good mental with the exception of his determination, flair and leadership. And then, nothing is, again, they're not setting the world on fire, but again, it's a very young team. So I think in about 3 or 4 years time, when, you know, we're in the final chapters of this series, he might start looking quite good. And then the final player for Reddit FC, it's another goddamn goalkeeper, would you believe? Reddit loves a goalkeeper, it's one thing you're going to discover about this little series. 14-year-old Serbian Fire Moon, who has already won the award for best name that we've seen in the series so far. Really good goalkeeper as well. For 14 years of age, he's 6'1". Rushes, he's got good reflexes, doesn't tend to punch a lot, good passing, good kicking, good handling, not eccentric whatsoever, got great area reach. I think it's safe to say that for the next 5 years, Fire Moon is going to be Reddit FC's #1 keeper. Speaking of Reddit, though, let's move on to the next team, shall we? I'm not going to lie to you, I ran out of names, and I thought, what's Reddit most commonly known for? And it's their neckbeards, isn't it? So meet the Reddit Neckbeards. Now, if you're in Reddit Neckbeards, I do apologise immensely. I don't think you're a neckbeard. I just randomly assigned you to be in the Reddit Neckbeards. There are a lot of different names we could pick. I ran out of them, so it just had to be the Neckbeards. But by all means, again, vote on what you would like the kit to be. Let's have a look at the players going from least valued to most valued. Right, starting off with 14-year-old Nepali goalkeeper Janav Danwar. I love Nepal, and I really want Nepal to do well in this game. We have seen a few players already in different videos representing Nepal. I say a few, one, but I think there's more within the universe. Anyway, not bad all in all. He's 14 years of age, so these stats are definitely going to improve, and thank God they do, because they are looking pretty frosty at the moment. There's nothing to write home about. I would dare say he is the least valued player we've seen in the entire episode so far, which I can only apologise about Janav. I really like this guy's name. Please meet 18-year-old German defender Timo Borhalter. Very smart name, you've got to say. And with these stats, I don't think he's going to be halting a lot of balls, to be honest with you. He's not particularly great. 15 tackling, 15 heading. These are good. These are not bad for a defender of 18 years of age. I hope they go up. But again, the determination really makes me worry. Only a 5. You would want a little bit more than that. His physicals, they're on the cusp of being good. It's like a guy that goes to the gym but doesn't go for more than like 3 days a week. He's there for the thrill of it from there. So not great, but again, 18 years of age, he could easily turn it around. I tried to warn you that Reddit loves a goalkeeper, and we have another goalkeeper here. Please meet 14-year-old Polish Malcolm Krasnowski. He's really good. He's really good compared to the last keeper we saw. He's 6'4", 14 years old, 16 handling, 16 kicking, 16 one-on-one, 16 reflexes. Not eccentric whatsoever. He's really good. I think, unless there's going to be another goalkeeper for his club, which I can guarantee there fucking will be, there's loads of them, then I can safely assume he's a shoo-in for their number 1 goalkeeper. 14-year-old Romanian fullback Puia, who inexplicably once again is training to be a fucking right midfielder. I don't know why the game is obsessed with training him to be attacked. Maybe it's me. Maybe I've done something in editing. I'm not sure what that could have been though. But either way, he can play there if he so chooses to, even though he won't be particularly good. It might be a better idea because he's only 5'6", which I don't feel is a height you want to be as a fullback. But these stats are pretty good for a 14-year-old. There's nothing really much to write home about. Determination 13, so we are going to go up. Decision making 16, pace 17, agility 17. So he is speedy. We'll give Puia that. Now I'm going to be completely honest with you here. Billy Ballstopper was not randomly assigned to be in Reddit Neckbeards, nor do I think he's a neckbeard. Why I put him in there? I put him in there because his name is Billy Ballstopper, and I thought that would be great next to Timo Ballhalter. That's the only reason being. But again, much like his German counterpart, he's not particularly grand in the stats. 18-year-old Canadian. We're not bad, all in all. Determination is 11, so it could go a little bit higher. I just think he could do a little bit better, you know. And again, aggressive. An aggressive Canadian. With the exception of Wolverine, have you ever heard of such a thing? So we'll be interested to see how he goes. I think he might be good for Canada. However, with that being said, I have added a fucking load of Canadians into his universe, so he may not even sniff the Canadian national team. We will have to wait and see. Got one of the younger players we've seen so far, Mullet Hoover. Mullet Hoover? I'm not sure if that's a pun name or not. German right winger. Pretty good all in all. Not much. He's 14 years. Actually, no, for 14, he's really fucking good. First touch 16, acceleration 16. But look at this. For goodness sake. Mullet Hoover, what are you doing? You've got the world at your feet. You're 14 years old, playing in the Irish League. And you've just got no determination. He doesn't care whatsoever. So hopefully he can really he can learn to be determined so-and-so and just get out of there. Otherwise he's not going to particularly bother. We've got 22-year-old Englishman Joshua Anderson. I'm a bit confused by his stats here. Look at this. He's a right back, a right midfielder, and a defensive midfielder. Just this slot here just looks a little bit underutilized. Maybe they'll train him. Not bad, 22 years old, pretty good across the board, but again, bad determination, bad flair, bad leadership. Not great jumping reach, again for 5'10". Is 5'10" considered short? I guess it is for like a defensive role, isn't it, I guess. Pretty good fast touch, good tackling and good technique. Pretty tidy player all in all. I'm not sure if he's going to be making it to an English team anytime soon, but he's good to have around, I suppose. Next up, 14-year-old Icelandic defender Billy Brentis. I do love a good Icelandic player. I know I was upset. Was I upset? When Iceland beat England in the Euros, I wasn't even mad, because how can you not like Iceland? Just as a country, as a team, as a concept, as a supermarket. You just gotta love Iceland. Unfortunately, Billy Brentis isn't doing particularly well at the moment. Again, only 14 years of age. Maybe my standards are too harsh, because I feel 15 tackling, 15 marking, and 15 heading at the age of 14 is pretty good. But again, look at this determination. He doesn't care. He doesn't give a hoot whatsoever. He's just in it to collect his £30 a week and be gone. Come on, Billy, get it together. We got 24-year-old all down the left wing Englishman Broccoli. He can play left back, left wing back, left midfield, and attacking left midfield. Pretty much anywhere down the left, and you've got it. But unfortunately, he's not good. Like, he's 24. if he was 14, I could maybe sort of justify these stats a little bit better. But unfortunately, it's nothing to really write home about. But then again, you always find that players like this are just, they're sort of there, and they do quite a good job. So I'm not sure if he's going to set the world alight on his stats, but I think he's going to be a good bench warmer at the very least. Sorry, Broccoli. Striker pose. Vogue! I got 14-year-old Englishman Vogue. I really want him to do well, just for the name alone. And he's not bad, to be fair. Look at that. His physicals, all pretty good for a 14-year-old. Mental's not great, but his determination's so-so, isn't it? I think the main things to look at here would be his dribbling, finishing, and first touch, all at 15, along with his heading and his technique. His free kick taking stuff for the laugh at either. So, 14 years old, definitely worth keeping an eye on him. We have 14-year-old Bangladeshi Nafui Hook, and for whatever reason, he is not good at right wing back, but he's good at right back, right midfield, and attacking right midfield. Not good all in all. Again, oh wait, no, his flares really gives a very flary player. Very aggressive and flary. I don't know if that's a combination you particularly want. Other than that, he's not bad for 14 actually. I dare say those stats alone will probably make him Bangladesh's best ever player. But will he go on to be better? We're not entirely sure. His determination is only 7, so it's not much to scoff at, but it's not much to look at either, let's be fair here. Despite what his name might imply, 14-year-old Gibraltarian Andre Slow is anything but slow. Look at this, he's the fastest player we've seen so far. 18 agility, 18 pace, 13 acceleration. It takes him a little while to get going. It's 5'6", quite a short little fellow. Concentration and decision making are both 16 and 18, so that's pretty good. His determination is 11, so he can only get better. Easily Gibraltar's best ever player, even at his young age. Quite looking forward to seeing how he goes up, because look, even defensively, he's really good as well. I feel he might be good attacking right back. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? Oh no. This, you may have noticed in this video, I do have a slight lisp, which does get worse when I think about said lisp. So this is going to be an effort when we meet 18-year-old John Sausage, who can play anywhere in attacking and up front as well. Not great stats, not bad stats, just stats all in all. There's not much else to say about him, to be completely honest with you. 15 finishing, determination, 13, so these could go up, to be fair. He does have a lot of work to do, but again, he doesn't have a lot of competition in these positions. I think just by proxy, he is going to get quite a few starts. We got a fellow Aussie? I'm not even Australian. 29, he's one of the oldest players we've seen for the team. Stephen Smith, your Australian defender / central defensive midfielder and central midfield he's training to be as well. Not really good stats, to be completely honest with you. I'm not thoroughly impressed by him. His natural fitness is good though, so that's got to be worth something. Oh, and look at this, finally we have an actual Irishman in the league. Now, a little fun aside here, I don't believe I told anyone when posting that the league was going to be an island. I could be completely wrong. However, I've already said that the potential ability is completely randomized. What I've done, if you're Irish, you do have an extra 30 points on your current ability added just because you're playing in your home nation. Little fun aside verse. So Sean Spud Murphy, already a little bit better than his counterparts just because he is playing on his home turf, and he's really good, really fucking good for a 14-year-old Irishman. Look at this, technique 16, passing 16, marking 16, first touch 16. So I'm seeing him being employed in a sort of like Xabi Alonso sort of role. Decision making 16. Determination, my favourite attribute in a player, 13. His physical stats are all good. He's 5'8". We can't have everything in life, can we? I think we are looking not of a future captain, because look at his leadership is quite bad, but he is going to be a fantastic player for Ireland all in all. And when you are looking at Reddit Neckbeards' best player, please make 26-year-old Uzbek Cam Smisky, who is a spine player. You've got to love a spine player, haven't you? He can play defensive midfield, central midfield, attacking midfield, and striker. Train that boy to be a defender, for the love of goodness. Incidentally, for their best player, he doesn't have any green stats, which I do find a little bit worrying. He is also 26, which means that his stats aren't probably going to be moving anytime soon. But he's a good player to have there. He's obviously going to be their main starter. He's already looking forward to moving clubs, which isn't a good plan. Leadership 10, not great all in all. I think we've already decided on a leader, haven't we? Oh no, that's our key player. Yeah, pretty much just nothing to scoff at here. His mentals are great, his technicals fine, physicals whatever. I wouldn't really say he's their best player, but by value alone he is considered their best player at 1.4 million. And we meet Reddit Rovers, again, pretty plain kit at the moment. Just we'll decide amongst ourselves what the kit shall be. Let's look at the players now, shall we? First up, we have 37-year-old Polish defender. We're just going to call him Gregors, because I can't pronounce that last name, try as I like. Unfortunately, age is not on his side here. He will probably be long gone before this season reaches its conclusion. Pretty good defender. I can only imagine he is going to be there for potential leadership roles, just slash the starting player for the first couple of seasons before he goes off. Already, he's not even thinking about his long-term plans at 37 years old, so I'm not entirely sure if we're going to have a long time to get acquainted with Grigor, unfortunately. But we'll just have to move on and hope for the best for him. Oh my god, we've got another old player. Good lord, we have 35-year-old Belarusian Maxim Shigalko, I don't know how to pronounce his name. He is fantastic. Now, once again, I think I had another rule where if you're over a certain age, you get another little boost to your potential, no, your current ability, just so, you know, you can be here for a good time, not a long time, and it looks like that is going to be the motif for Maxim. I'm curious to see how well he'll go with Belarus, because looking at these stats, he is easily going to be the best player that Belarus has ever seen. Look at this: 17 finishing, 17 first touch, 17 heading, 17 technique, 17 decision making, 16 determination, 17 off the ball, 17 pace, 17 agility, 16 anticipation, and everything else is pretty good, with the exception of his jumping reach, which is weird at 6 foot, and his penalty taking. So, dare I say, I think he might be the top scorer of this league, and then he might just disappear off the face of the planet. We'll have to wait and see. I'm a bit confused by this guy. Was this a mistake, or is this his genuine name that he's put? Please meet 17-year-old Estonian defensive midfielder, Concrete. That's just it. Concrete. I don't know what else to say. It's good. Nothing is unbreakable, even though Concrete is breakable. Pretty fine stats all around, but I can only imagine we might be looking at Estonia's best ever player in the future. Not because of his stats now, because of what his stats will eventually be, because of his whopping great determination of 17. Absolutely fantastic thing to see. I am excited to see how these stats are all going to turn lovely and green in just a matter of years, and Concrete will be the best name that Estonia has ever put out. Got an Italian defender here, 20-year-old Lusasso. He's not really good, unfortunately. In fact, he's really fucking bad. Oh god, are my standards just a little bit too high again? None of these are really throwing me with confidence. Like, look at this, heading 15, whatever, marking 15, that's fine. Tackling 15, that's fine. At 20 years old, is that fine? I'm not tremendously sure. Determination 9, flair 1, you don't need that for defender. He's not going to be making that Italian team anytime soon, is he? If he does, I apologise. Prove me wrong, Lee, prove me wrong. Got a Serbian defensive midfielder here. Please meet Condiment von Klast. I like that name an awful lot, and he's really good actually. I think the von Klast name can ring in the streets of Serbia in just a matter of seasons, because he is fantastic. Look at this: 16 tackling, 16 passing, 16 first touch, 16 long shots. Imagine the goals he's going to bang in from outside the penalty area. Unfortunately, he does start to fall off when it comes to the mental. Determination just 4, leadership 5, off the ball 8, teamwork just 9, jumping reach only 5. His acceleration's okay though, so that's something. Next up, we have a bit of a confusing one. Again, we got an attacking right midfielder and a right wing back, 21-year-old Englishman Ross McIntyre. Pretty good all around the board. 21 years old, you'd hope these would be a little bit better, but I mean, this isn't far off a standard Premier League right back, is it, or right midfielder. So again, will he set the world alight? I think he might set the world. He might make the world a little bit warmer. I don't think he's going to set the world alight by any means necessary. I'm not even sure if he starts he's going to be getting into the England team, given the competition he has. But will he be a star player for Reddit Rovers? Only time will tell. Holy moly, this guy's like a jigsaw puzzle. Look at this. We've got 24-year-old Portuguese Fernando Romero, who can play fullback, left midfield, and defensive midfield. He's a bit all over the place. Why not right midfield as well, Romero? Why? Again, not bad all in all. We're not really looking at anything overly important here. I would say 24 years age, you would hope it would be slightly better, and his determination is just 4. 6'2", so he's got the natural height on his side. We'll have to see how he turns out. And look at this, we've got an all-Scottish winger. Please meet 14-year-old Jamie Aubrey, who can play attacking left and right midfield, and just standard left and right midfield. So he's going to be good down the wings no matter where you put him. Pretty good acceleration. Physicals aren't great. Mental's not great, but again, determination 17 is what you like to see, especially at that young age. He's got his head firmly planted on his shoulders, and he's looking at becoming the next Scottish superstar. And I think this could happen. It could happen with 16 dribbling, 16 first touch, 10 finishing. That can be improved upon though. Crossing 15. Passing 16, he is going to have a lot of assists under his belt at his young age. And we've got James Richard Boone for the Democratic Republic of Congo. Again, nearly a spine player who is once again training to be an attacking right midfielder. The more I see these, the more I'm starting to think it might be my problem. He's an attacking midfielder, central midfielder, and defensive midfielder. Really fucking good stats. Look at this. We are obviously looking at one of the best players the Congo has ever produced. Fast touch 16, passing 16, technique 16. Good physicals all around. Determination only 4 though. Come on, James. You can do better than that. At the time of recording this, Senegal have just won the African Cup of Nations 2026. So, 6 years from now. No, wait. Oh, gosh, a bit longer from now. Oh, God, 7 years from now. We're really far behind in this. Could Ahmed Can Ahmed be in that squad in the future? I think so. He can be in that squad now by the looks of him. Look at this. 14 years of age, and the young Senegalese man has 16 dribbling, 16 finishing, 16 heading, 16 acceleration, 6 determination, not great. 16 off the ball. He's quite a smart little player then, you've got to say. If Sadio Mane can take him under his wing, what a player we have on our side here. Oh, we've got another Irishman on Irish land. We've got Bobby Sands Jr. There's a beach in Plymouth named Bobby Sands, which sounds a little bit like Bobby Sands, so that's neat as well. Once again, he does have the Irishman boost of the extra points, so he's already pretty good. 24 years of age, he's got good dribbling, good fast touch, pretty good acceleration. He's 6'1", good decision making. I think he's going to be just a good staple part of Reddit Rovers down that right wing. Not sure if he's going to make the Irish squad. We can only wait and see. Good lord. Good. Fucking what a name. What a name. So please meet 18-year-old striker Stabvest Lungsplatter. That sounds like a name out of an early GTA game. Serbian. Does that make sense with his name? I'm not entirely sure. He's really fucking good. Holy shit. 18 years old, and he's already probably looking to be the best player that Serbia has ever produced, I would say. 16 dribbling, 16 finishing, 16 first touch, 16 heading, just 16 across the board here, 16 decision making, determination 10, only 2 leadership, it's more busy stabbing people, 16 technique, really fucking good player. He is going to be a natural starter and a natural finisher for Serbia. Maybe bringing Serbia into a golden generation. And we were just talking about a Serbian golden generation. We've got another good Serbian. We've got Rat Kriminalik? Just Rat. 27 years of age, so he might be a little bit too late for his golden generation, to be completely honest with you. And he might not even slot into the golden generation, because he's not really that good. He's determination 17, so that's worth something. I am pondering how he's worth more money than Lungsplatter, who we just saw. But that's neither here nor there, I suppose. And we've got good old Rost Rossini. Just for some reason, obvious reason, just reminds me of Ross Geller. 14-year-old Scottish, just all across midfielder, once again training to be an attacking right midfielder, can play central mid, left mid, right mid. He's not great. I mean, I think it's just the fact we've seen better players already so far today, but 14 years of age, his stats might go up, but then again, we've got 4 determination to contend with, so not really anything worth writing home about, unfortunately. Just put your head down, Ross, whack at the football, and see where we get. I think we've got our first Swedish person that we've seen so far in the episode. We got 14-year-old Swedish defender, Mil Nordal. Oh no, he's not good. Oh heavens above, what's happened here? I mean, he'll get better. Will he though? Because his determination's only 7. I know there's more attributes to that. He just needs a good coach, basically. But 15 tackling, 11 passing, 15 marking, and he's stuck in the Irish League, the lower Irish leagues as well, for the next 5 years. I'm not massively sure that he's going to develop that well, but he's only 14 years of age, so he might be fine. We'll just have to wait and see. And we've got 14-year-old Brazilian attacking midfielder Lavinho. He's alright. For 14 years of age, he's not bad. He's 5'6", which is quite short. I'm running out of things about to say about these people. Not bad all in all now, is he? We'll just keep an eye on him. Dribbling 14, finishing 15, first touch 15. Not bad, not great. I don't think he's going to be playing for Brazil anytime soon, but he might just be a good player for Reddit Rovers. 21-year-old Chinese fullback Xiaopeng Deng. Now, China have had a bit of a resurgence in this game. Keep an eye on the entire series to see exactly what I'm talking about, which does bring me into my... I don't fucking know what I'm saying. Let's just move on. I was going to ask you to like and subscribe. If you can do that, then I don't have to awkwardly bridge it into these things. Not bad all in all. 21 years of age. Great acceleration, great pace, great decision making. Bad determination, bad leadership, bad flair. Great tackling. Absolutely great tackling, great positioning, great decision making. So a smart little player, just not technically great at football. And then please meet our final player for Reddit Rovers, Quincy Nimblesong, the 14-year-old New Zealand defender. Now, looking at these stats, you could easily say that he is going to slot straight into the New Zealand team. Maybe not. In this entire universe, the team that has absolutely benefited from most out of my creative method has been New Zealand. I don't think they're going to win the World Cup, but they're definitely going to be at every World Cup from here on out, I think. And Quincy Nimblesong is good enough to be in that World Cup squad, I would say. He is easily the highest rated player for Reddit Rovers at a handy £1 million. His determination only 3, so he might not go that well. But 5'9", not great for a defender either. He's still going to be good. I'm excited to see how he ends up, so keep an eye on Quincy Nimblesong, please. Reddit Royals are up now, not to be confused with Reddit Rovers, because that was a mistake I made quite a few times. And look at this. We actually have... Keep in mind there was like, what, 400, 500 replies in the original Reddit post. Someone replied. Someone actually said, hey, can I beat the manager? That was absolutely fantastic. So meet their manager, 22-year-old Sealand Shannon from the Cook Islands. Never heard of a player or manager coming from the Cook Islands. So very excited to see how he'll get on. Working with youngsters, holy shit. Maybe it's because he is a youngster though. If you're a youngster, he's not going to have a good time with you whatsoever. Fitness isn't great. He's not really great in terms of managerial prowess, but he's got the potential there, I suppose. He's good at motivating. He's got great man management skills. He's only getting paid £110 a week for this endeavour, which I feel is quite egregious. And he is a Catanaccio sort of player, so very defensive focused. So if you're a defender in this team, you're going to have a jolly good time with Sealand Chani. Anyway, let's get back to having a look at the players. Once again, valued from least valued to most valued. Starting off with an American, first American we've seen in the entire series. We got 18-year-old American Alex Noble-Jones. Not bad all in all. Can't really say too much about him. Good passing, good first touch, great physical stats there as well. Bad flair, bad determination. I don't think he is going to touch the American national side, only because we have made, and it pains me to say, we have made America an absolute global powerhouse in this game. We'll see as the series goes on, not just this series, but the series in the wider universe. You'll see exactly why. We've got an entire league system of new American teams, some Marvel, everything, fucking everything. So, sorry Alex, but it's going to take a miracle for any old Joe to get into that team. Moving on. Got another Romanian. We've had quite a few in this league so far. We've got 15-year-old Romanian goalkeeper Florin Salam, and he's not bad all in all, not eccentric whatsoever. Bad determination, bad flair, and bad off the ball. These are not good stats for a keeper. He's not. I mean, he's 15. He's gonna get so much better. Only on £30 a week, so he's not exactly breaking the bank for it either. We've got another fantastically named goalkeeper. We've got Briek Wild, 14-year-old Belgian goalkeeper. Not bad all in all for a 14-year-old. That's a dangerous sentence to say out loud. He'll obviously get better, or will he, with a determination of 6, we'll have to see. But then again, he is actually built like a brick wall. He's 6'4" at the age of 14. That Belgian is going places, and it's the top shelf. Oh, fuck me, we've got another. Why do Reddit love goalkeepers so much? I don't understand. 16-year-old Portuguese goalkeeper Peter Coast. And he's a good keeper, he's the best one we've seen so far, but he's probably not going to be the best one we'll see, because I think we still have quite a few goalkeepers to get through. I'm very sorry, Peter. He's also 5'11", which is quite short for a keeper. His handling, kicking on one-on-ones, all good though. Nothing really to turn your nose up to. We got 22-year-old Belgian defender Mark de Man. The Belgians really do love their pun names, don't they? Pretty good defender, but for 22 years old, is he that good? No, not in the slightest, actually. Not good at all. Look up that, I take it back. He'll do the job, I suppose. I don't actually think he's going to be getting into the Belgian squad at this rate, which is something to say. We have our first Austrian in the game. We got Johann Muller. Not bad all in all. 19 years old, still incredibly young, still pretty equal stats all around the board. 6 foot. Really amazing determination. You love to see it. He's going to be a world beater just for that alone. His stats will probably shoot up in a matter of years, I can only imagine. And I think we've got a bit of an Austrian uprising coming in the game. I can't be too sure. We'll have to have a quick look at the squad later down the line. But yeah, keep an eye on Johann Muller. Another Italian, Dominic Di Cocchio, or Dominic Di Cocco? Di Cocco? Dominic. Got Dominic, 23-year-old Italian defender. Pretty good, 6'3", good determination, good decision making, good anticipation, good heading and good marking. Pretty good across the board. I don't think he'd look out of place on the bench for Italy, but I could be wrong. We got another Finnish person. Finland are going to have a delightful squad in a matter of time. 16-year-old Finnish defender Harry Kampf. We've already seen Harry Kampf, have we not? If he is, then he's been found on both Facebook and Reddit, I suppose. There he is. So not tremendously great. Great physical stats. Great determination, meaning these stats will probably go up sooner rather than later. I mean, look at that. 15, 15, 15 on heading, marking and tackling is quite good, especially for a 16-year-old defender. So I don't think we have much to worry about in his regard. And we've made another faux pas here. We've got 19-year-old attacking midfielder from Croatia, Salvatore Saluka. We've accidentally forgot to send him to Cork. So once again, Reddit Royals have got themselves a fantastic deal right here, where if Salvatore were to get a transfer to a different squad, he will immediately be sent straight back to Reddit Royals, and they'll get to keep the fee. So that's not bad all in all, which will also make his value go up as well. So it could be a great situation for a young Croatian player, but look at him, incredibly good. No doubt looking to see if he can fill the lofty heights of Luka Modric. It could happen at 19 years old. Those are pretty good stats, and it would be interesting to see what Luka Modric's stats were like at that age as well. Or this guy might be creeping into the England team at some point. 14-year-old Adam Wolf, a bit of an upper spine player, can play midfield, attacking midfield and striker. Really good stats for 14-year-old. You've got to say, nothing much on the physicals, but they are going to get better. Determination is 13, decision making is 16, fast touch is 16. Quite a flary little player, I dare say. There he is, look, 13. Could he be heading to Arsenal one day? Who knows where he'll end up? We're going to have to wait 5 years to see, though, so we'll see. We've got another Bosnian player, 14-year-old striker. I don't know how to say his name, to be completely honest with you. Kotromanic, who knows? Either way, we have already seen a wonderful Bosnian player in the squad. So, we have another one right here. Those two could connect for the Bosnian national side, like Gerard and Torres. You don't know, he's really good. Really good for 14-year-old. 15 dribbling, 15 finishing, 15 first touch, 15 heading, 15 technique. Composure 14. I say a good player on the horizon here. And he could also be the next valid... Who the hell is this guy? Could be the next Vahid Halilhodžić. I can only assume that is some form of... Is that really a comparison you want to make? Look at this. 15 caps, 8 goals. He could be the next him. Aim higher. No offense to Vahid. We have a Slovenia winger in the name of Lucas Vodnik. Really good. 14 years of age. Good stats all around. Great physicals. Up and down on the mentals. Nothing really to write home about on the technicals, but once again, I do stress he is but a 14-year-old. Full stats are going to go flying up. I can see him playing for Slovenia one day. What I think we have just witnessed here is probably the best Ethiopian footballer in the entirety of Ethiopian history, with 16-year-old defensive midfielder Matthias Wakgari. Look at him, he's absolutely fantastic. Albeit flying leadership, it's lacking, but that's not bad. You don't need both of those things for defensive midfielder. What we need to worry about: tackling 16, technique 16, long shot 16, first touch 16, decision making 16, determination 15. Great across the board. He could sleepwalk his way into the Ethiopian national team. We could be seeing him at AFCON if Ethiopia managed to qualify. You never know. He could be the driving force that sends him there. Oh, I absolutely love a sort of a minnow nation in Football Manager. I would rather have a decent minnow nation footballer as opposed to a really good English footballer. On such a note, please meet 20-year-old Papua New Guinean Rob Key. Already Papua New Guinea's best ever player, I can only imagine. 6'4", good decision making, great jumping reach, 17, great acceleration, really speedy little defender, decent enough tackling at 15. But 20 years old, this might be the highest his stats go. I'm not entirely sure at what point you stop developing as a player, but he's probably got a good 5 years to developing, I imagine. So we'll see where he goes. No matter what happens, he's Papua New Guinea's best ever player. You ever see a player and you just think, why is this person? We hope this person doesn't rise to be the best, but I've made him one of the best. Please meet 18-year-old Hungarian, and YouTube, please don't send it to me for this. Cumshot. What more can you say? He's really good. He is really good. He has a good chance of being one of the top scorers in the league. 16 dribbling, 16 finishing, 16 first touch, 16 acceleration, 16 agility, 16 jumping reach, 16 pace, 16 decision making. He's just really good, all in all. What a player, what a name. Is there anything about Cumshot we can hear? Other than his agent Patrick Papp? No. Oh my lord, look at this player. Michael Oxmall, 14-year-old English striker. What a player already. Look at this, he's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. And in addition to that, his determination is already 15. He's only going to be getting better. Dribbling at 16, finishing at 16. Everything here, with the exception of his leadership and his long throws, are absolutely fantastic. Even his tackling at 9. Don't need that for a striker. Really good player. Can't wait to see how he develops. He is dubbed as the next Jimmy Greaves. I feel like I should know who Jimmy Greaves is, but I have no clue who he is. Anyone who knows who Jimmy Greaves is, let me know. We've got our first Spaniard, 14-year-old Spanish Jacobo Ricardez. 14 years old, really good for 14-year-old. Again, we've seen better players so far, but again, at 14 years of age, he is probably going to shoot up. But then again, we've got that pesky determination at just 5, so he doesn't really care. Will he be happy just meandering around? We'll have to wait and see. Oof! What were we saying earlier about having a nice obscure nation? Meet 16-year-old Shikaran Alvarez from Belize, the little Belizean right back. Really fucking good. Look at these physical attributes at 16 years old. Look at these mental attributes. Not great. Determination, flair, and leadership are letting him down. And decent enough technicals, but again, at 16 years old, these are going to go quite high. Great tackling and great fast touch from the little Belizean. Easy to say he's going to be walking into his national side sooner rather than later. Winning the award for probably my favourite name out of the players we've seen so far, meet 14-year-old Nigerian attacking midfielder God's Power Osas. What a powerful name. I think that's one of his actual names as well, as opposed to like a funny username. Great across the board, little Nigerian player. Gonna probably make it into their squad sooner rather than later. Great determination, great flair. Just a player you can very easily support, I would say. And I must say, I do love a Ghanaian. I think Ghana is my favourite African nation. We have 14-year-old Ghanaian striker and right winger Dodsi how do we spell this? Amanuvar? We'll just call him Dodsi. Look how good Dodsi is. 14 years of age. And his dribbling and finishing are already 16. Crossing 16, so he's good on that wing as well. Good technique, great acceleration, great speed, great pace. Determination, not great. Come on, Doddsy, really put your head. You can do it. He's 14 years of age. He is going to be a world beater, I can imagine, if he just puts his head down. Perhaps my favourite player we have seen. We have got 18-year-old Palestinian left winger who is also trained to be a right winger. Jesus Christ himself. He is absolutely, it's Jesus. It's got to be. Absolutely fantastic player all around. Determination 9? I think Jesus' determination is probably a bit better than that. His natural fitness is just 5. I don't know if that's any good or not. Look at that. Crossing. Crossing should be 20, let's be honest here. Just 17, dribbling 17, finishing only 13. Interesting. Fast touch 17, he's just fantastic all around. And if you're seeing this and thinking, actually, Dan, he should be Israeli, fuck off! Get out of here, we don't want you. Yeah, can easily say he's going to be walking into the Palestine team with absolute ease. This brings us to our final Reddit team of the bunch. We got Reddit Wanderers, bit of a throwback name. I don't think we've actually had any Wanderers since like Bolton Wanderers, I dare say. Fun little task for you in the comment. Name all the Wanderers teams you can possibly give me down in the comments. We also have a manager. Let's introduce ourselves to 24-year-old Australian manager. Oh gosh, I was talking too fast. Josh Cunnington, sorry about that, Joshy boy. 24-year-old Australian, good at the attack. He's really good, absolutely fantastic with working with youngsters. Great scout, he can be a good scout. Great determination. He is a fantastic manager. Absolutely. Keep in mind the manager we just saw for Reddit Royals compared. Josh Cunnington's absolutely fantastic. He goes for a controlled possession approach as well. Let's look at the players he's got at his helm, shall we? Oh, fuck me, he's got a lot. Right, here we go. Starting us off. We're going to have to do this quite quickly because I didn't realise that Reddit Wanderers had, like, we have double the amount of players that the other teams have got for some reason. I really could have separated them a little bit better, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, let us introduce ourselves to 14-year-old Samaris Alexander Alexanderson. Alex all around the board. A fullback, probably the best defender San Marino will ever see. Pretty good across the board, great physicals. He's not very aggressive, and I think you want some aggression for a defender, but look at this. The thing I love the most, that magic determination. These stats can only Ryan. Next up, we've got 14-year-old Indonesian Bjorn Bjornsson. You would think, I think he left a comment saying he's possibly Icelandic or Indonesian. I don't quite remember. Either way, we got Bjorn Bjornsson, probably the best player Indonesia is ever going to see. He's only 14 years of age. These stats will probably go, will we go flying up? He's only got 5 determination. Mental side, he's not looking too good. Physical side, he's looking pretty good. I think if he puts his head down, he is going to rise through the ranks. He's going to be good as an Indonesian footballer, but I don't know if he's going to be good as a domestic footballer. Another fullback, 18-year-old Portuguese lad, Adolfo Diaz. Not bad all in all. Once again, I think, well, he's 18 years of age. I would say he's good for 18. He needs to sort of work a little bit better, I would say, but nothing to really write home about so far. A goalkeeper, German, 21-year-old Julian Disnacher, really good. Can't have anything to really moan about with this keeper. He does tend to rush out a fair amount, which could be a little bit bad. He is quite eccentric. I think we're looking at a bit of a Jens Lehmann type of goalkeeper right here. Good kick in, bad handling, bad first touch. Is he actually a good keeper then? Bad flair, decent enough positioning, really bad off the ball. I feel that's something you need to worry about with your keeper. He could just be over there somewhere. Bringing in a free kick. We'll have to see how he gets on. Got a Vietnamese centre-back and right-back, Din Son Tran. I think this is probably going to be Vietnam's best ever player. Great tackling, great heading, great anticipation, bad determination though. Great physical stats, and he's 6'3". Easily, and he's only 15 years of age as well. He is going to skyrocket, possibly be Vietnam's best player. We'll have to wait and see. Going back to England, not a bad English player here, 18-year-old defender and defensive midfielder, Silas Hartwell. I know this sounds bad, but I can't think of the name Silas without thinking of Silas from Hollyoaks, that serial killer from like 10 to 15 years ago. Don't know why, this just still pops in my head every now and again. Not even seen Hollyoaks for 10 years. Be that as it may, Silas isn't bad, 18 years old. I would say these are stats for probably like a lower league Premier League team. So he's going to set the Irish League alight. I'm just wondering how he's going to be once his time at Reddit Wanderers is going to be. Shockingly enough, there weren't a lot of women who wanted to be in the game. I did say in the post, men and women welcome. You're just going to have to imagine your sprites are little women instead. However, we do have a selection of women in the game. We've even actually made the Women's World Cup into its own separate league. Well, that's a different episode of a complete different series. However, meet what I think is the only woman in the entire league, 19-year-old English throwback Amy Lowndes. And she is pretty fucking good, you've got to say. Jumping reach 18, natural fitness 18. She is 6'4". Good lord almighty. Determination only 9, so it's not quite there. How technical's not much to write home about. 16 tackling, 16 marking, but at 19 years of age, this isn't bad all in all. I think she has got good potential to maybe push on, maybe for championship team once this is all said and done. We'll have to wait and see. 14-year-old Scottish keeper Ian Spencer here, not eccentric whatsoever, doesn't have any flair, quite bad off the ball, doesn't have a lot of strength, only 9. Not bad, actually no, he's not great. But again, only 14 years of age, these stats are going to vastly improve, I can only imagine. Just keep firing shots at him, he'll turn into a good keeper. Apparently he could be the next Jim Leighton, who has... Oh, okay, that is a good comparison. Jim Leighton, formerly Scotland's goalkeeper, presumably with 91 caps. So yeah, absolutely lofty heights to go for right there. We have a 14-year-old Brazilian left attacking winger, exclusively left attacking wing. So don't ask him to drop back. We got Master Bino. Oh no, is that a naughty name? Master Bino? I'm not sure if that's a naughty name or not. I'm sorry if it's not. He's not good, to be completely honest with you. Pretty good in the physical stats, I think. Again, he's only 14 years of age, so will be a bit better. But I don't think we've seen a player this mentally weak for now. Maybe that will go up as the age sets in, but again, his technical's not great either. Sorry, Master Bino, we'll see how you get on. We have another good pun name. I do like a pun name. I think, if I'm completely honest with you, I think I give extra points to potential ability if you have a fun pun name. And this guy has succeeded. We have got 18-year-old Dutch striker, scored de goal. Holy shit, he's pretty fucking good. Look at this. Greens all around exactly where it matters. Determination 12. Physical's not great. He is 6 foot high though, so that's not bad whatsoever. Good heading, great technique. He will probably get into the Dutch league, I can only imagine. Again, we've got another obscure footballing nation. We have 15-year-old Barbadian Bobabola. I like that name an awful lot. 15 years of age on his stats. No green so far, but quite high in the yellow, so that is something to keep an eye on. Dribbling is only 10, and finishing is 15, so not bad all in all. Physical's pretty good. Again, 15 years of age. These are going to skyrocket sooner rather than later, and we can see him popping in a few goals in the Caribbean there. 15-year-old Egyptian spine player, defensive midfield, central midfield, and attacking midfield, Baba Hotep. Pretty good all in all. Great technique, great passing skills, great decision making, not great determination, not great strength, great acceleration. Not bad all across the board. I think for Egypt he will probably end up getting a few caps. Don't know if he's going to be a starter for Egypt. I don't know an awful lot about their midfield, to be completely honest with you. Do I know any Egyptian players with the exception of Salah and Marmesh? I don't think I do. So I could be talking out of my arse here. We've got a pure left winger here in the name of 21-year-old, Englishman Jago Knight. He can play naturally all down the left as far as you need him. Doesn't have any green. Oh my god. Look at this. 18 determination. You love to see it. Nothing is better than a determined little so-and-so. Jago Knight's best skill is his determination. It's the only thing in the green as well, but with such determination you can only imagine these stats will go up. And again, he's got that versatility you need, so even if he spends most of his time coming off the bench, he is going to be exactly where you need him. We got Jamaican winger 19-year-old Bobby Bobaclat. Is that a naughty name? I'm not sure if it is, to be honest with you. He's not great, but he's not bad either. I think maybe he'll probably just be a bench player, I can imagine. Dribbling's fine, fast touches, whatever. Determination only 5. Yeah, he's not fantastic. I would have to wonder if he even gets into the Jamaican national team with these stats. Because, I say this, you're looking at this and you're thinking, well damn, of course he fucking is. Keep in mind, I've made the Jamaican women's national team, and I've accidentally made them really fucking good. So Jamaica have a golden generation in this game, in the pipeline of just the Jamaican women's team. So Bobby's got quite a bit of fighting to do to get into that squad. We got a Kenyan in the team. We got Warren Omar. Look at that, the most flary player we have seen so far. That's his only good stat. In fact, mentally, he is pretty abysmal. Technically, he's fine. He's whatever. Physically, I would say he's good. He's a B+ on the physical side of things. Can only play in the one position of attacking left midfield. So I am pondering if his game time is going to be limited by, if he's going to be held back by that. But a Canadian in our midst here, 14-year-old Remo Richardson. Now, as I said earlier in the video, I think it could be another video, but we have got a bit of a Canadian golden generation coming through. So I'm not sure. Normally on any other day I would say this is good enough to get into the Canadian national side. I'm not sure anymore. He might be a good bench player for the Canada national side. His physicals are pretty good. Mentally, he's getting there. He's about a C+ on that one. Technical, not much going on there, but again, only 14 years of age. He's got so much time to turn it around. And admiring this guy's name, 15-year-old Spanish right back and defensive midfielder, Moving Land. That sounds like a Native American sort of name, doesn't it? But again, look at that, for 15 years old, great technicals across the board. Nothing to really write home about, but nothing to send a letter away either. Mentals, he's got decision making, positioning, and vision going for him. I would say his best attribute easily is his natural fitness at 20 and his acceleration at 16. Other than that, quite a lot of work to do if he wants to even break into the Spanish team at any given point. But for Reddit Wanderers, I'd say he'd be a handy little bench player. Oh, look at this. We've got another San Marino player. I think we're looking at a bit of a golden generation of San Marino players here. We have 14-year-old attacking midfielder Oak Leaves. Again, not really anything good to go by, but in terms of San Marino footballers, he's absolutely fantastic. Good flair. That's all we can say about him. Oh, this is what we're talking about. We've got a great Icelandic player here, Andres Peterson, 14-year-old Icelandic central midfielder. Not great on the stats, but pretty good on the technical side of it. He's got good technique, good tackling, good passing, good fast touch, and great decision making. His determination is there as well. So once again, I think we're looking at a fantastic generational player for Iceland here. Oh, we've got a good Cuban here as well. 14-year-old left back, left wing back, attacking left midfielder, and defensive midfielder, Balchekov. Now he is good across the board. He's okay across the board. I won't say he's good across the board. Again, I think we're looking at a good little bench player. But at 14 years of age and about 5 years' time, he is going to be a fantastic player for whatever team he is playing for, and quite easily in the Cuban national side as well. We have already got a video uploaded of different North American Wonder Kids I've generated into the game. He will be playing alongside one of them. Check that video out if you may, but if you don't, whatever, in the end of the world. Bad penalty taken as well. Get better at that. I don't know if this is another pod name. We've got sorry, that's a trail of thought. We've got Djiboutin left back, Piper Down. Now that to me sounds like someone telling you to quieten down, like, oh come on, Piper Down. I could be wrong. Anyway, look at this guy's physical stats at just 14 years of age. Absolutely fantastic. Great acceleration, great agility, great natural fitness, great pace, great decision making, great determination. I love a player with great determination, especially someone from an obscure nation. So, fucking love him all around. Technical stats aren't really great, but for Djibouti, he'll be fantastic. A couple years time, he'll be even more fantastic. What the fuck do you say this guy's name? We've got 14-year-old central midfielder Modfardon Idani bin Mod Yasid. That wasn't actually that difficult, I do apologise. Modfardon Idani bin Mod Yasid. He'll be playing at the World Cup. I can only imagine. Just a year's time, he'll be at the World Cup. Wait, when is the World Cup in this universe? It was 2022, wasn't it? Yeah, that's right. Sorry, forgot when the World Cup was. He will be at his host nation in Qatar, most likely in the team, because look at this, it's easily the best Qatari footballer we are going to see. Great passing, great fast touch, pretty good physicals, not great mentally at all. He's got good vision, he's wearing his contacts, but this at 14 years of age, he'll be good. He might be too young to play at the World Cup. No, he'll just be old enough. He'll be about 17. That's fine then. Another great Icelandic midfielder. We got Fierce Kristoff. Again, trying to be a makeshift attacking right midfielder. Really good across the board. Look at this. Great marking, great passing, great. That's 17 first touch. Absolutely fantastic for just a 16-year-old Icelandic player. Are we looking at a new golden generation of Icelandic football as well? Only time will tell. He's tiny. Holy moly. That's a child. Well, he is a child because he is 16. But I mean, for an Icelandic person, that's technically a disability, isn't it? Good lord, 5'2". Moving on. Sorry, Fierce. Hopefully he grows. Got another great Egyptian defender and central... Why do I keep saying central defensive midfield? Defensive midfielder. Just Ebo. 14-year-old Egyptian Ebo. Great tackling, great passing, great fast touch, great physical stats. You can just see him pinging those balls with his 16 passing up to Salah. I don't think Marmouche is in this game, so he's not going to be getting those balls. But again, see you at that Africa Cup of Nations, I can only imagine. A fantastic, absolutely fantastic central midfielder and attacking midfielder in the name of 19-year-old Portuguese Diogo Piolo. Look at him, absolutely fantastic across the board. Great passing, great technique, great fast touch, great crossing, great dribbling, pretty good mental attributes, pretty great physical attributes as well. Can see him quite easily fitting it into the Portuguese squad with absolute ease. We have so few Irishmen in this Irish league, but we have given Joe Joyce the extra points just because he is on his home turf. 18-year-old Irish defender Joe Joyce. We have Joe Joyce. Look at these, great tackling, great marking, great heading. You can easily say he is walking into the Irish squad. Sorry, I lost my trail of thought. The phone calls really throwing me off. Jumping reach, 16. Great concentration, great decision making, great anticipation, great positioning. 6'2" as well. Another Finnish wonder kid here. 18-year-old Kelly Vimelayan. Pretty good across the board. That's not really. He's our most valuable player. And if I'm honest with you, I don't understand how. He's fine, but Reddit Wanderers most valuable player fine? Probably not, but there he is, pretty good across the board. Those stats are probably going to go skyrocketing up at some point and lead the way for the Finnish Revolution. And that is it for all of the Reddit squad. So just to quickly recap, we had the Reddit Neckbeards, the Reddit Rovers, Reddit Royals, and Reddit Wanderers, and Reddit FC, of course. So once again, I really do stress, by all means, let me know in the comments down below what you would like to see their kits be. Once the time kickoff comes, if we haven't had anything, we'll just randomise the colours, I think. We'll see where we get. But anyway, we will be kicking off the season. Now, we are going down alphabetically. Every team in this league will get a home game. So we will be starting with FM Blog Community. But of course, they're not first. So Reddit FC will be the first game that we'll be checking out. They will be up against Reddit Rovers on the 16th of February 2019. It's only about a month away, so we will see you then, my friends. Thank you for watching, and by all means, if you do feel obliged to, hit that little like button, do whatever you like, put in a comment, even if you don't like it, even if you just say, you're a fucking dickhead, Dan, it goes well for the algorithm. Thank you very much, and have a wonderful day from here. Thank you.